the realm of the revelation of God as the light. Revelation of God as the light is what brings about the vacation of darkness in the atmosphere of the believer. A believer will continue be under the subjection of darkness until he or she have intense revelation of God being the light. Daniel chapter 11 verse 32b, it said, but the people that do know their God shall be strong and do exploits. The exploit you command is as a result of the light that is scintillated in your heart. One can do only little in life because of the little grasp of the light he have. See, deeper revelation will pave way for a stronger relationship with God. And also, relationship with God will pave way for an indisputable rulership. If you want to rule your world, get revelation. You are revealed to rule. And rulership will also pave way for worship. You see, Satan can never entrust upon anyone on this earth or any of his agents his secret and his power until there is a trust being built between Satan and that person. Yeah. So also, God can never entrust it upon anyone his power and his secret until there is a trust built upon the platform, the foundation of relationship. See? When Satan is to equip his own, he look upon the genuity of the relationship that fellow had with him. So by then, he can initiate the person. And after that, Lucifer will take over and begin to control that person. The same go with God. If God must entrust us and put us in the place that matters, there must be relationship. And relationship will always orchestrate open door for revolution. This afternoon, God will gonna shift you paradigmously as you listen to the word. Let's move further. Daniel chapter 2 verse 22, I want us to look at it because Daniel expressed light in his generation. And that was why even as a stranger in Babylon, he was able to become a pace setter and lift up the banner of God's name in the strange land. Even when the law was going against him, there was a lot of prohibition. But the man expressed the light. A man like Daniel acquitted himself with the revelation of God as a light and was able to cause divine revolution in his generation. Let's look at Daniel 2:22. He said, in Daniel chapter 2 verse 22, he said, he revealed the deep and secret things. He knoweth what is in the darkness, and the light dwelleth with him. So even a minor prophet like Habakkuk, it is by the level and the deeper revelation he has about the light of God that he was able to deliver his generation. You as a believer, you can't deliver your generation outside the revelation of God's light. For God is light. So the dimension you grasp about the lightness of God will also authenticate your authority. You see, a man, Habakkuk, a picture God as the light in his revelation for the authentication of his future. Let's read the book of Habakkuk quickly. Chapter 3 verse 4. And his brightness was as the light. He had horns coming out of his hand, and there was the hidden power. The man was able to picture God's light, and he uses that light to affect his generation positively. You look at what is happening on the earth. Darkness is being celebrated than how light is being celebrated. It's like darkness is, everyone must succeed. They must actually comply to the demise of darkness. And you see, it's at this point, as darkness becomes so grosspic and darkness becomes so cosmic, then God expects you and I to exercise our light. You see, the deeper the darkness, no matter how horrifiable the darkness is, our light, as small as it is, can conquer darkness. You see, in the book of Habakkuk chapter 3 verse 11, emphasis was added. It said, the sun and moon stood still in their habitation. At the light of thy arrows they went, and at the shining of thy glittering spear. You see, the revelation kept increasing. The more he got deeper in grasping revelation, the more he ruled his word. The book of 1 John, I also want to add 8 verses listed. Apostle John, most of us don't understand the secret and why God revealed some certain things to Apostle John. He couldn't reveal to other people in the church. There are great apostles, but God chose to reveal some certain things, some certain secret about the throne, about the living creatures, about the tabernacle, about the scroll, the book, and divers doors, and about the 12 tribes, and about the 12 candles. God was able to reveal deeper things to him. The reason was because of his revelation that he grabs about the light of God. God is light. You see, he was captivated to break forth in ministry with a high voltage of light source out of the mystical demystification of fundamental knowledge. Knowledge is life. The Bible says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. No one can command tangible and astonishing results in his generation outside knowledge. Your information level determines your transformation level. When God was confronted with the fierceness of darkness, God came out from God first to address the darkness. Was let there be light. Just imagine when God was to create the heaven and the earth, and God began the creation without commanding light force. Just imagine. He said, hey, let there be land. Let the land appear from the water. And he said, hey, let the tree come out from the earth. Let the creature come out from the sea and from the earth. Dry land. Just imagine God was just making this command. He forget to release what he carries in the inside. Because God is light. That was why the first thing he commanded was light. So let there be light, and there was light. Genesis chapter 1, from verse number 1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. The earth was without form and void. The darkness was on the face of the deep. The Spirit of God moved upon the face of the water. And God says, let there be light. So John confirmed, he said, for God is light, and in him is not darkness at all. John 8 verse 12. Emphasis added. Then speak Jesus again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that follow me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. So the light that God carries is the light that transmits life, and is the light that can change every predicament. That sicknesses, diseases fade away from that light. They can't withstand it. No wonder Apostle Paul was able to command unbeatable and outstanding result in ministry. Because a man like Apostle Paul, even at 45 years of ministry, he was still praying for deeper revelation of light. He said in the book of Philippians chapter 3 verse 10, Philippians 3, that I may know him and the power of his resurrection and the fellowship of his suffering, being conformed to his death. A man like Apostle Paul, that only by his mere shadow death come back to life. A look at sickness give way. The reason was because of the revelation of God's light that he pictured. I decree from today, may you begin to command unusual results that will make your enemies to just demarcate themselves between you. They will not actually cross your border. May God cause you to command that kind of result from this very moment. Your amen is still looking for oxygen. All right. I decree from this very moment, What others cannot do, may God empower you to do. May your revelation of light bring you before great men. From this very moment, may people begin to encounter Jesus through your revelation of light. The one who have the testimony, can God hear you shout the loudest amen? A man who have never stopped desiring to acquaint himself with the light of God. He was vast with the knowledge of God's light. He knows that God is light. He was able to command results.